Mommy. Welcome to Nighty Night Stories. Today, we're going to hear a wonderful bedtime story. Are you ready? Let's get started.
The Wandering Cloud. High above the world, where the sky stretched endlessly in every direction, lived a little cloud named Nimbus. Unlike the other clouds that floated lazily from one horizon to the next, Nimbus was different. While most clouds were content drifting with the wind, Nimbus had a heart full of adventure. He wanted to see the world, visit new places, and meet all kinds of creatures below. One breezy morning, Nimbus decided he wouldn't follow the other clouds like usual. Instead, he let a strong gust of wind carry him wherever it wanted to go. He twirled and spun, laughing as the wind playfully pushed him along. Soon, Nimbus found himself floating far from home, above a green valley dotted with trees and rivers. As Nimbus drifted lower, he spotted a small village nestled in the valley. The villagers were busy with their daily routines, but what caught Nimbus's attention was a little boy sitting alone under a tree, staring up at the sky. Curious, Nimbus floated closer. The boy's name was Leo, and he looked sad. His kite had gotten stuck in a tall tree, and he didn't know how to get it down. Nimbus puffed himself up and drifted over the tree, shading it with his soft, fluffy form. Then, with a gentle puff of air, he sent a cool breeze that shook the branches just enough for the kite to fall safely into Leo's hands. Leo beamed with joy, waving up at Nimbus. "Thank you, little cloud," he called, and Nimbus smiled to himself. It felt good to help. Encouraged by his first act of kindness, Nimbus continued his journey. He floated over forests, rivers, and mountains, meeting all sorts of creatures along the way. In a meadow, he gently watered the flowers that were thirsty for rain. In a desert, he cast a shadow over a tired traveler, giving him relief from the scorching sun. And in a dense forest, Nimbus cooled the air for animals seeking refuge from the heat. As Nimbus wandered from place to place, he realized that being a cloud wasn't just about drifting along aimlessly. He could make a difference, bringing comfort and help wherever he went. But as much as Nimbus enjoyed his travels, he sometimes felt a little lonely. He missed his fellow clouds and the familiar skies of home. One evening, as the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of pink and gold, Nimbus sighed. The world was beautiful, but something was missing. Suddenly, a voice called out to him from above. "Nimbus, where have you been?" It was Cirrus, a wispy cloud who had been his friend for as long as he could remember. "I've been exploring," Nimbus replied excitedly. "I've seen so many places and helped so many creatures. But I miss home." Cirrus floated down beside him, wrapping Nimbus in a soft, cloudy embrace. "The world is a big place, and it's wonderful that you've seen so much of it. But home is where your heart belongs, and we've all missed you." Nimbus smiled, feeling a warmth in his fluffy form. "I guess I've learned that you can go on adventures and help others, but it's always nice to come back to where you belong." With Cirrus by his side, Nimbus began the journey back to the skies he knew so well. But this time, he wasn't sad about leaving his adventures behind. He knew that the world was always out there, full of places to see and people to help, whenever he was ready to wander again. As they floated higher, the stars began to twinkle, and Nimbus felt at peace. He had found a balance between his love for adventure and the comfort of home, and he knew that no matter where he drifted, he would always carry the lessons he learned with him. The wind whispered softly in his ear, and Nimbus closed his eyes, ready for the next journey, wherever it might take him. It looks like our little one has already drifted off to dreamland. May your dreams be filled with joy and adventure.